Hey, guys, this is, I know everybody's used to seeing on my channel, uh, comedy, unboxing, a podcast, toy reviews, and I don't really do many response videos. And this is a response video to, Nicole Arbour, and I've actually been, and I don't want this to sound like I'm jumping on the bandwagon. It's just that I feel I have some things to say about this video. Nicole Arbour did a video called Dear Fat People, in which she goes on a tirade, and I'm going to use the word tirade, of how fat shaming isn't a thing. It was made up by fat people. No, it's. I'm going to go a step further. Fat shaming isn't fat shaming. Is to the point of body shaming, image shaming. And I'm almost make the statement. I've done body shaming too. I think we all have, in a certain degree. We've all done something like that. But let's not dwell on that topic. We're going to talk on talk about her video she did about Dear Fat People. And I myself have struggled with my weight, and you could talk to many of my friends. I have done whatever I could to try and lose weight. I have lost weight. I went to the gym. I walked about 3 miles a day. But because I had put so much weight on before I started losing weight, and I've had injuries from when I was younger, it's harder for me, to move around, not move around, but do a certain amount of things because of a messed up leg and messed up knees. I'm 38 years old. A lot of people really don't know how old I am. I'm 38 years old, and I'm trying to lose weight. I have lost weight. I've lost a total of 50 some odd pounds, 30 some odd, between 30 and 50 pounds. I lost a good chunk of weight. I was fatter than this. You can go look at older videos and you can see the difference of how much weight I had put on. And I decided to take off because there's people in this world that love me that would hate to see me die at a young age. And they talk to me. Yes, some people do it a little bit more meaner, but that's what you call tough love. In Nicole's Arbour video, it wasn't tough love. This was fat shaming. This was bullying. It was downright bullying. Yes, I know that some people think that, oh, you need to pound it in with a hammer to get the mind across. People who are overweight know these things. They don't need someone coming up to them and say, hey, you're fat. Stop being fat. No. Did I find her video offensive? Yes. There are some people who didn't find it offensive. There are some that said, hey, this is some things to say, to tell people. But the bigger majority of the larger majority of the people that saw this video didn't take kindly to it. They took offense, and it hurt their feelings. I've watched several response videos to this. I have seen it hashtagging all over Twitter, or being mentioned. A YouTuber I follow, Rob Dyke, who knew her, Matthew Santoro, was one of my first YouTuber videos, interviews I did when I changed my channel to the Geek Talk channel. He was the first person I did reviewed. I have a ton of respect for these two YouTubers. I have a ton of respect for Boogie. I can't remember the last numbers of your video, your name, man. I'm sorry, but you are an awesome YouTuber, and your Francis character is absolutely freaking hilarious. I was subscribed to Nicole Arbour. I was following her on Twitter. I was following her on Snapchat. And then she put this video out. And somehow it felt like, oh, her true colors are coming forward. She's being a colossal, and I'm going to use the word, bitch. And that's what it was. She's had couple of videos that go viral. And for me, the only reason she did this Dear Fat People video was to go viral. She was being mean for the sake of views. She was being abusive for the sake of comedy. Comedy makes people laugh. Comedy makes people think. And yes, comedy can make you feel uncomfortable. There was no humor. There was no thought provocation. But there was the feeling of uncomfortability. I was picked on. My entire grade school and high school life because I was overweight, and I tried to do something about it. But the more I was picked on, the more I was bullied, the more I was hit, the more I ate, the more I sank into depression, to where now I am in a form of depression. I have bouts of depression. And not because I'm overweight, but because at some times in my life, I feel like I'm worthless. I feel like I'm shit. And that video that Nicole Arbour did made me feel like shit. Made me feel 3 feet tall. And you don't do that to people. If you want to go up to somebody and say, hey, I'm concerned about you. I love you. I want you here to a ripe old age. Let's work on getting you healthy. That's the way you do it. Gabriel Iglesias is another man who was known for fluffy. He's fluffy. He's overweight, and he knows this. But he was also told, fluffy, if you don't lose weight, you're going to be dead in 2 years. And you know what he did? He lost the weight. He's healthier. He's happier. And he's still here. I lost weight, and I'm still working on it. So Nicole Arbour, I know you'll never see this, but I want to tell you this. Nicole Arbour, if your YouTube channel was taken down by YouTube because of bullying, good! People like you who use bullying to get ratings, to get subscribers, to get views, is the worst type of YouTuber there is. So, I'm going to end this on a positive note. I'm happy with who I am. I'm happy with where I am in life. I'm happy that you are still here, people. If you're on the bigger side, love yourself. Give yourself a hug. If you see me out at a convention, or if you are ever in where I live and you see me and you recognize me, come up to me and say, hey, I love you, man. Give me a hug, shake my hand, give me a high five, kick me in the butt if you want. Which would be a weird thing if I'm actually doing my day job and people are wondering what's going on. But to end this on a positive note, we're all human beings. We all bleed red. And we all should be happy. Later.